It's John and Rachel. Welcome back to YaJagoff Late Night. No stranger to YJLN is Mairin Patron. I don't know how many times she's been on, but it has certainly been a good bit. And Mairin, let me tell you, I started to tell you this before we came on. Last week we did our usual featured Adeline because you are utilizing Adeline again in the Celtic Kitchen at the Pittsburgh Irish Festival. And so we thought this is the perfect way to infuse that because she's teaching kids how to make unique kid things.
Yeah.
And she said, Mom, I think I'll hold the mic and I'll talk and you guys do it. And I said, okay. And you know, big surprise, I was in a rush. So we were grabbing some of the things from my house and I had 2 hard-boiled eggs and did not realize. Hysterical, right?
Hysterical. Just don't do that at the festival.
Right.
Okay, let's get real eggs.
Addie was very worried about your reaction.
I think the funniest part was that Adeline pointed out that the container she took the eggs from said HB on it for hard boiled.
Oh.
So
she goes, Mom,
yeah.
it said HB
It
and you wrote it. You wrote it,
It
Mom.
was labeled.
Right.
Oh, man.
Right.
Okay. So Irish
Rachel-
Fest.
Get it all right.
Yes.
Right.
Understood.
Buy 'em now.
Understood.
Right.
Put them aside.
But Mairin, start there. You have some great food additions. I mean, obviously, we're going to do the Celtic Kitchen, and we're part of it as well.
Yeah, so the Five Farms Celtic Kitchen has been something, I believe this is our 4th year doing it. And we partnered with Five Farms Irish Cream because something that I don't think
It's
many
amazing.
people know about is that it's really incredible to cook with.
Yeah.
So we have people come in, they do desserts and different kinds of recipes that feature Five Farms Irish Cream and also some other children's items that don't have Five Farms Irish Cream in it. But also we're going to have shepherd's pie, we're going to have Irish stew, and people can come and learn how those items get made. And
I love that.
The shepherd's pie and Irish stew is like my great grandmother's recipes that she brought over that we cook at the festival. So you get a little taste of it and you can have it all year.
Yeah, and I love it, as a matter of fact, because it's been a staple that I always go up and get it in the bread bowl.
Oh, yeah, we know.
But in the
Tom,
meantime, you're doing the traditional Irish breakfast. I was trying to describe that to
We talked about this on the
Rachel
radio.
today, and I showed her pictures. Yeah.
Yeah, so the traditional Irish breakfast is something that if you've been to Ireland, you know about and you love. And we had talked for a long time about having something like that. Well, we've been talking about it for over 30 years, and our festival doesn't open in the morning, but so I was like, all right, let's do it. So on Sunday only of the festival, but for pickup from 11 and 1 p.m., so we'll call it an Irish brunch in this instance. Sure. People can pick up a traditional Irish breakfast that we're going to be making fresh. That includes all the things you can expect. So eggs, fried tomatoes, beans, mushrooms, blood pudding, which I promise you is better than it sounds, also known as black and white pudding.
Yeah.
And we'll have a scone, and it'll come with like a coffee or tea.
I love that you throw the scone in, and have a scone with your blood pudding.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think we wanted people to really experience the heartiness of Irish food is hearty. I think that's what it's known for, is being hearty. And so maybe it'll be a nice chilly Sunday afternoon. Have that, have a Guinness, and you'll be set for the day.
And now you know you're going to get 94 degrees just because you said that.
So you'll take
I have to believe that karma is the weather this year. It's got to.
Yeah.
Help us out.
But so many other new things. As we were telling the audience, we've been doing this for almost 9 years. It's been an honor to see the different musicians, performers, and all the great additions that we're used to coming back. But you have some new things. Every year is something new. What can we expect this year?
Well, the best part about I think one of the best parts about the Pittsburgh Irish Festival is we're always going to have what you love and is your favorite and you look forward to every year, but we're also going to get you excited about something new. So one of the things is we have Celtic Wellness, where we're going to be taking some of the ancient Celts, Druid yoga practices and meditation practices for people to learn about. We'll have drum circles, we'll have massage. You can come and get a massage and listen to some Irish music. We talked about the traditional Irish breakfast already, but what we just announced is we're going to have a golf simulator, a mobile golf simulator at the festival this year, where people can come and try their hand at famous Irish and Scottish golf courses. And that's where golf was invented, and that's the best place in the world to golf. So people can come and take a swing at St. Andrews, and we're going to be giving some prizes away for that.
Oh my God. There's a big game going on over in Ireland at the end of this September, and you're associated with that at the Irish Festival.
Yeah, so the Pittsburgh Steelers, who have a very long and wonderful history with Ireland, with the Rooney family, and we're so lucky in Pittsburgh to have that. So they're going to be playing in Dublin at Croke Park in the end of September.
Right.
So they're kicking off the season and the whole week of the season kickoff at the festival, where people can come and do a 40-yard dash. They'll be kicking. You can kick into an inflatable field goal. They're going to be giving away custom Dublin, Pittsburgh, Ireland game merchandise.
Oh, wow.
They'll have a Plinko game. It's going to be really fun. That's going to be on Saturday only of the festival.
Okay.
So you have to come on Saturday for the Steelers and Sunday for the breakfast.
Yes.
So we're getting you for, you can't miss a day or you miss something.
Right.
I would agree. Yes, Saturday and Sunday, so you could see the Jags cook our apple cake. As a matter of fact.
He wants to use the
Five Farms Irish cream as an icing.
I would love if you did that.
We would love that.
That would be
too.
great. I think they would like that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
But so another cool thing we're doing. So last year we did a thing called the Fiddle Frenzy, where we brought 13 fiddle players from
Loved
Yes, it was
from
awesome.
all of the bands to perform together. Well, this year we're highlighting the Bowron, which is the pretty well famous traditional Irish drum made of goat skin. It's really beautiful. It's played with what's called.
Oh, is that the one you hold up?
Yeah, it's played with what's called a
Okay.
beater.
Yeah.
And so I have 8 Bowron players and a dancer and a banjo player coming together to do what we're calling the Bowron Blitz. And so
I
these
love
are
this.
Bowron players from around the country who are coming in and they're going to do little battles with the dancers and with each
Say
other.
that 3 times fast.
The Bowron Blitz battle. We don't like violence, so we're not going to call it a battle, but more of like a duel.
Yeah.
So that's going to be really cool. And I don't think many organizations or festivals have done anything like that.
We'll have to get your dad out there for that because you got him one of
100%.
those as a present.
From their store.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, have them jump up.
Have
Yeah.
him
I
come out
literally
and
bought
watch
it from
for
your
sure.
dad because I was like,
Awesome.
this would be the perfect gift.
Yeah, it's a
he would
very,
love
very
that.
cool
No, he'll just
instrument.
watch. He doesn't
Yeah.
need to be a part of it. But so many, what the point to this is, we say this all the time, every culture has their own celebration. And that's what I love about Pittsburgh is that you can go throughout the year. But you don't have to be a part of that culture to appreciate it. And that's what you're doing, is looking to what do people really want to do? What do they want to experience? And how do I incorporate that into the Irish
and our
culture?
mission, we're a nonprofit organization, so there's no money being made. We're just existing to celebrate the culture, preserve the history, and really let people know what's going on in Ireland now and what they're excited about. So it's kind of the history and the present and what Ireland as a country and the culture hopes to be.
Yeah.
And so we try to incorporate that into everything. I mean, we've got a children's train coming this year that kids can ride. Well, we're partnering with the Irish Railroad Workers Museum in Baltimore, and so they're going to send up some literature because most of the railroads in the U.S. were built by the Irish that came over here for work, and so we're going to have a little bit of information from them and just tie it all back in so people can understand a little bit about. I mean, Pittsburgh's history is so rooted in many cultures, but we want to celebrate Ireland's role in it.
And I think it's interesting because you can go out there and just have a great time listening to great music, but then you can also do the serious side, listen to tales, storytellers. You can listen to bands get together just kind of in the tent and
it's a
play
session
their thing.
tent.
And then and just learn more about the culture. Right? So I think that's the cool part, is where it's not just a food or a music thing; it's everything.
Yeah, and we talk about those things the most because that's, I think, one of the more
It's
broader.
the
I mean,
draws.
everyone's heard of Riverdance and Lord of the Dance at this point because it is a big draw. But there is around every corner at the Kerry Furnace where the event is something fun for people to do, whether it's kids activities, whether it's music, whether it's genealogy. Come and learn about your own genealogy roots, and I guarantee a good time to anybody.
Agreed.
And if you're there and you're not having fun, it's not on us. 'Cause
Right.
we brought the party.
And our friends, the Screaming Orphans, who are going to be there.
Yeah,
right?
they'll be there. Yeah.
And we taught them how to say the word Jagoff.
We did.
At one
We
point.
did.
Yes, we
How to
did.
say the
And
word
so I
Jagoff.
think we did not even tell you it's September 5th, 6th, and 7th. Where can you get tickets, Mairin?
pghirishfest.org.
Easy
All
enough.
right,
Did you bring us a junk drawer item?
I did.
We have more of your junk
So
than
I got about
anyone's.
20, 30 of these
Oh.
left. These are sunglasses that my wife Brittany and I gave out at our wedding. And they
Oh, nice.
I wasn't invited.
It was
but
well, we didn't know each other yet. In my defense,
Okay.
so it features lyrics from a Beyonce song called "XO," and our wedding was on the beach and it was really bright.
I
so
love that.
Nice.
Thank you.
says our love is blinding.
At some point, your
cute.
junk drawer is going to be empty.
I know.
full, and ours
really
is full of yours.
I'm really thrilled about the purging. It's
Yeah.
really kind of like Marie Kondo.
Yes.
You know, though those give me joy.
Yeah,
Just a
so-
reminder, it is John and Rachel, and we are talking to Mairin, and we need to know, because you are the expert at four-leaf clover / shamrocks.
Yeah, so I've decided to take this opportunity to not tell you about my lucky charm, but to tell you that four-leaf clovers are not traditionally Irish.
Right.
They're Americanized symbol,
Right.
Yep.
which by all means, get as much luck from the four-leaf clover as you want. Find the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. But in Ireland, it really is about the shamrock.
Yeah.
There you go.
See,
All right.
I knew that. That's exactly what we were hoping for.
I
Right
was
there.
like, I hope that she tells me.
Mairin,
I'm
one
wrong.
more time.
Always educated.
Where can everybody get tickets and get details?
Yeah, so pghirishfest.org and find us on social media.
There you go. It's John and Rachel. YaJagoff Late Night.